Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. I am super excited to be back with you. I had to take a little hiatus last week. Um, if you haven't seen any of my posts about it, I was in South Carolina last weekend and speaking at a conference. And when I came back, I was white. So I needed a little bit of extra time to get myself together, get my strength back. So I apologize for missing you last week, but I am back with you all today. And I'm super excited because during that time, one of the things that I have found is that when you are in periods of rest, that is when ideas start to flourish. That's when ideas start to come and download. When we're busy, 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 there's so much noise going on around us and in our mind. We can't always hear. We can't always get to the place where we can get ideas. And so it's in that time of rest and peace that you're able to hear and be most creative. So I'm going to be sharing with you something, teasing, if you will, something that I've got upcoming. But before I dive into that, I definitely want to say welcome in. If you are joining me live, please say hello. Let me know that you are here. Let me know where you are tuning in from. And if you are watching the replay, still go ahead and drop a comment and say hello. Let me know that you're watching the replay. You can hit that hashtag replay to let me know that you are here. And as I go through today's topic, today's content, if you know someone who could benefit from what I'm going to be sharing about, either share this with them, tag them in the comments, send up a smoke signal, send them the link, whatever you got to do, share this information because sharing is caring, right? All right. Well, for those of you who don't know me, if you're new to me, I am Trisetta Anel Washington, productivity and life balance coach. I'm the CEO of Profitable Productivity. And what I do is partner with executives, professionals, just ambitious individuals to help them have it all without sacrificing the things that matter most. It's what I like to call balanced ambition. And so I am actually going to be giving you a little sneak peek today of my upcoming Balanced Ambition workshop series. Because listen, today is the day that I'm recording this, the day that I'm live streaming this is October 31st. We are officially, once Halloween is over, we are officially entering into the full on fall, winter holiday season. And I don't know about you, but the holidays can be really stressful for so many people. And we kind of get into this like hustle. We're trying to hurry up and get things done to close out the year. We're doing holiday shopping. We're going to parties. And there's just so much that happens. And during this holiday hustle, if you will, there's a lot of challenges that we face as professionals during the holiday season. Our workload can be a bit stressful. Like I said, we're trying to meet deadlines, year-end deadlines and whatnot. Stress because we've got to be pulled. We're being pulled in so many different directions, also because of that workload. And so many of us struggle to balance between that work life and that personal life. And so I want to share with you a quick story of a few years ago, well, several years ago now. I was still working my 9 to 5, and I had just had a really busy fall season. Part of my job duties were to go and do site visits for the programs that we ran. So I was traveling, I was on the road a ton because I had 3 different counties that I was overseeing at that time. And I was burned out because they were local, they were far enough for me to go. One of them was far enough for me to go and have to spend the night. But still just a few couple hours away. So I wasn't flying anywhere. I was doing a lot of driving. And typically every Christmas I would go, my ex-husband, my daughter and I would and father would drive down to Orlando and we would all spend Christmas together. That's been the thing. Even though my parents have been divorced for almost 30 years now, that is that was the thing that we ended up doing every single year. So that was kind of like the expectation, if you will. Well, this particular year, I was just exhausted. I was tired of traveling. I was tired of being in the car, and I didn't want to go anywhere for Christmas. I wanted to just stay home and enjoy a nice, quiet Christmas with my immediate family, my husband and my daughter, and just chill, just be cool, a non traditional Christmas. When I tell you the visceral response that I got from my family for not wanting to come home for Christmas. And the beautiful thing is, I made the decision to choose me. In spite of the pressure that they were placing on me to come home, I knew what I needed. And I just had to allow them to be upset because I wasn't there. And it was a beautiful, it ended up being one of the most beautiful Christmases that I had. Now, still, I right the next year I was right back there. But that particular year, I needed to take time for me. And so I share that story with you because as we're entering into that season, I want to encourage you to make decisions about the activities that you do, the parties that you go to, whether it's gift giving, whether it's travel, no matter what it is, that you honor you first and allow everyone else to feel however they're going to feel about whatever decision that is that you make during the holidays. That's going to help you to create that balance between the two, right? So this workshop series that I'm going to be doing, the Balance Ambition workshop series, it's a four-part series, and I just want to really quickly kind of give you an overview of what I'm going to be talking about over the course of those four weeks. The first one is balanced ambition for the holidays. So we're going to get into some real tips and strategies on how you can choose you, practice self-care, do all those things during the holidays so that you still achieve your goals because the year is not over yet. If you're on the cusp or you're not quite where you want it to be with your goals, you can still achieve your goals. We want to do that in a healthy way so that you don't find yourself in a place of stress or and overwhelm, which can lead to burnout. We'll also, in the second week, I'm going to dive into some really effective time management strategies that will help you during this year end crunch, if you will. Week three, we're going to get into mindfulness and stress reduction so that you can have a relaxing holiday. And then finally, we'll close out with a year end review, like what that process will look like and planning for success in 2024. So each of these workshops are going to address the specific challenges that I mentioned earlier about, kind of manage so you can manage that workload so that you're not overloaded, right? And you can manage your stress or incorporate self care and create some boundaries around your time and energy so that you don't find yourself where you're stressed out. And you're that way you feel confident in being able to balance between your work life, your personal life, and just kind of your own personal time. You don't have to struggle with that. One of the really cool things about this workshop series is I'm also going to be adding in some live support and office hours in between the workshops. You'll have an opportunity to get support from a community of like-minded individuals. And all of these things are really going to be elements that enhance your learning experience. And it's going to provide you with the personal guidance that you may need apart from just the workshop, right? So I am going to be teaching the workshops live. You will be able to get the recording. And I'm going to have two ways that you can join. You can either get the bundle, right? You can bundle and get all four workshop series, which is what I recommend that you do because they all go hand in hand. So you'll save if you bundle it and do all four, or if there's just one in particular, one or two that in particular that really piques your interest, you can sign up for them individually as well. However, in order to access the live support, those office hours and work and whatnot, you will need to do the bundle in order to get access to that. Um, I'm going to be doing when I actually go live with this, I will be offering an early bird special. It'll be 24 hours only where you can get it at a discounted price, and then it'll go to the regular price. I'll give you all a coupon code that you can use for those first 24 hours. Like I said, it's just going to be for a limited time, so I definitely encourage you to stay tuned so that you can take advantage of the offer. The series will begin on November 20th, right? So it's going to be on Mondays, and I recognize that that is Thanksgiving week. However, I wanted to, one, give plenty of time for you all to prepare and get it on your calendars. But two, if you can't join on that first session live, the replay will be available and there will be live office hours available as well. So keep that in mind. I will be opening up registration next week. Right, next week on Tuesday, I will be opening up registration. So um, join me for next week for that. And hold on, someone's trying to call me. One second. Anyway, sorry about that. That completely distracted me. I have my phone on do not disturb, but for whatever reason, the call still came through. Anyway, so I will be opening up registration next week. So definitely, if you're not following me, follow me so that you can be stay up to date on if you want to get in on this, as well as, if you're not already on my email list, you can just shoot me a DM or comment below, and I'll be happy to send you a link to a free resource that you can grab to get on my email list so that you can stay abreast of what is taking place. So that's all I have for you all today. I will be back here next week, Tuesday, to dive a little deeper into the specifics of the topics that I'm going to be sharing about so that you can get a better idea of what it all entails and the value and the benefits that you're going to get out of it. So have an amazing day, and I will see you all next week. Bye for now.